In this video, I'm about to show you how you can earn up to $6,561 on autopilot by using AI and print on demand. And you don't even have to worry if you don't have any previous experience with Gelato, the platform that we're going to be seeing today. You don't even have to do any work because it's all done for you. So just to give you an example, I want to start off by showing you two stores that are actually doing exactly what you're going to be learning in this video. So if we go here to this store called Verdot Studio, you're going to notice that this store here was created in 2023. So it's not even 1 year old, 14th of October, 2023. And they're based off in Canada. They've made 14,000 sales. They've made a revenue of $60,000 in less than a year. So if you divide their revenue here by 12 months, you're going to see that they're making a cool $5,000 on autopilot every single month in passive income. You can also see here by using this very sneaky little software that I'm using called Allura. It allows you to see how much their conversion rate is. So it's 6%, how many monthly sales they have on their store, which is 1,500 sales every single month on autopilot. Their monthly revenue is on average $6,561. And since I'm only using the free feature, you can also download this thing if you wanted to see other people's listings. And if you scroll down here, you can also see how many sales they're making from each listing that they have on their store, which is also incredible. Now, another good thing that most people neglect is the 5-star reviews that they have. So this means that a lot of people love the things that they're selling, which you're going to see what they are in just a second. And this other store here as well, this is where things get crazy. So this store here is what you can, on average, a normal person would be able to make. But let me show you the real potential. If you have some experience, this is what you're able to be achieving with this method that you're going to learn today. So this store here has been around since 2020 and they have a revenue of $7 million. So they've been around for almost 4 years now and they've made 160,000 sales. They've made $7 million with a conversion rate of 1%. So it means even though the conversion rate here is less than Verdot Studio, it means that they're driving more traffic because they're making more sales. So this 1.4% is not always bad because as you can see, they're making a lot more money. So the monthly revenue on this store here is around $152,000 a month. And the average price they're selling the products for is around $39. Okay, so they're making bank. They're making 3,538 sales every month on this store here and making around 152K in sales per month. So on worst case scenario, you could be making around $5,000 to $6,000 a month using this method. And on a best case scenario, you could literally end up making $150,000 a month. So for those of you that are not familiar with the print on demand model, basically the print on demand model allows you to sell products online without ever having to hold any stock, without ever having to see your customer, without ever having to see your products. Basically, you create the product with zero upfront costs and the platform makes the shipping for you and leave you with the profit. So what we are going to be doing in this video, because I'm also going to be performing this method today with you, is basically we're going to create the product. We're going to list it on the platform. When it's listed on the platform, someone is going to come, make a purchase. When they make a purchase, the store somewhere in the world is going to ship the product to the customer. So you never even have to touch, you never even have to see. Basically, all you do is just create the products. And for this method to be able to work, just like you saw right now, we need a good print-on-demand store, an actual trustworthy, a good-looking, professional print-on-demand store. And to solve this problem for us today, I've actually partnered with Gelato. So Gelato is a platform that they offer hundreds of different products. They are also the largest print-on-demand network and they have exclusive tools and features only available on their platform. Gelato is designed to help entrepreneurs like you create and sell custom products globally without any hassle. Imagine being able to create and sell custom products without worrying about inventory or even logistics. With Gelato, that is exactly what's going to happen. You can save time and money because Gelato will handle for you all your production and shipping, allowing you to focus on growing your business. You can sell globally and produce locally. Your products are produced close to your customers, ensuring they have fast delivery and reduce your shipping costs. They also get high quality products because Gelato allows you to partner with top brands to offer the best quality products to your customers. And if you've ever done print on demand before, you know how big of a problem this is. Most print-on-demand stores offer very low quality products and this is not a case with Gelato. So here are some of the coolest features that Gelato will offer you. 140 plus print partners in 32 countries. Gelato is a truly global service. They also have 100% free editing tools so you can create custom products using our suite of free tools. They have over 60 logistic partners. Their global network of logistic partners ensures your products are delivered very, very fast. You also have endless creativity with with Shutterstock images. You can access millions of images and graphics to create unique products you can sell in your store. One-click integration to leading e-commerce platforms. You can connect your store to Gelato using their integrations with Shopify, Etsy, and more. So if you're ready to get serious and you're ready to start making passive income every single month, click the first link down in the description right now to join Gelato. You can sign up for Gelato for free, get a 50% off your first order, and access additional features from Gelato Plus for 30 days. Gelato is 100% free to use and you'll only pay for what you sell. Okay, so go ahead and open the Gelato homepage, and I want you to go here and click on sign up at the bottom. And once you click on sign up, I want you to create a completely free account. So click here, sign up with your email, Apple, Facebook, or Google account. It doesn't matter which one you're using. Any of these options will work. You just need to create a free account. Okay, after you have, just click here, sign in. And once you sign into Gelato, if you created your account, this is what you should see. Now, me and you performing this method, what we need to do here is find out what type of art we're going to be selling in our store. So remember the stores we saw before? Let's go to Vergot Studio because they're making actually quite a good income. And I want to see what type of art they're selling because I also want to sell this type of art. As you can see, they're selling it for very, very cheap, $1.89. And I just want to mention out here that the price you see is for digital downloads. And that is why they're selling it for cheaper than the physical products. And if you take a look here, they're selling this vintage abstract studio art, which people can possibly put on their living rooms. And if we go here to the Mod Paws store here, you're also going to see that they're selling the pet niche. So they're selling pet images in different products like phone cases, pillows, mugs, hats, hoodies. So both of these niches are really, really good. I would say that the pet niche is even better. So let's start with the less popular niche so you can see the struggles that when you try to start this, what type of challenges you might run into. Obviously, if you can start with a more popular niche, you're going to make more sales right off the bat. But I just want to show you some struggles that you might run into if you choose a less popular niche. So we're going to be creating this abstract art here. So now that we've decided what type of art we need to create, step 2, let's go ahead and create the design. And to be able to create these designs, you're going to either use one of these 3 methods that I'm going to mention right now. So you can either use Midjourney on Discord. And if you don't know how to use Midjourney on Discord, I'm going to link a video that I have here showing step-by-step how you can do that in the text guide down below. You can either use Midjourney on their website. So you go to midjourney.com and then you just generate an image through their website. But to do this, you need to have generated in the past 100+ images with Midjourney. Or you can simply use ChatGPT, which is the route that I'm going to take on this video because it's literally the simplest way to create an image, in my opinion. I mean, Midjourney on the website is also pretty easy, but I really doubt that most of you are going to have the requirement of having created 100+ images on Midjourney in the past. If you have, great, you can use that. But if you haven't, ChatGPT is also a very viable option. So if you want the template that you're going to see on the video right now, it's also located in the text guide down below for you. And you can just copy and paste to create your own images. And this is the template and prompts that I gave ChatGPT. Create an art design for me using these details. A house in the middle of the Old West, vintage, rustic, textured, oil painting, abstract, and landscape. Okay, and as you can see, it created the image for us, but it still didn't give me the image in landscape. So I gave it another prompt, landscape, and it created a landscape image for me, which I can just click here and I can save the image as and then save it to my computer. Now, if you like to make money quick and easy, I highly recommend that you subscribe to the channel right now, because if you're not subscribed, you will not see our future videos. And I post 3 videos just like this one every single week. And if you're not subscribed, you're going to miss the future videos. So what are you waiting for? Just go ahead and subscribe right now. It's completely free and you can always change your mind. Step 3, opening your online store. Now, on step 3, you've already created your design. You already have the platform that you're going to be using, which is Gelato. All you need now is a way to be able to sell those products and generate free traffic on autopilot. And for that, in my opinion, Etsy is the best option. Now, you can also use Shopify for this, but Shopify will require you to generate traffic. And Etsy is a platform that has 500 million users every single month. So people come to Etsy looking for products to buy, and you don't have to go after customers yourself. So this means that you don't have to spend any money to be able to make money, which is something that I personally like to do very much. Now, this also doesn't mean that you can't generate traffic. Like, Etsy has a platform which you can pay for ads if you wanted to, and this will allow you to generate faster results and bigger results if you wanted to. But my strategy to show you in this video is that it's possible to generate this amount of money with a $0 budget on ads for completely free. Now, let's go ahead and go to ChatGPT here and let's create a name for our store. So since it's already know what type of paintings we're creating, I'm gonna ask it to just create a name for my store. Okay, so I asked it for a name for my store to sell those types of painting. I need a simple, easy to remember name that is also short, and it created rustic art. If this isn't taken, it's gonna be a perfect name for my store. So I'm just gonna use that one. So let's go to Etsy and let's create a store for ourselves. Go to etsy.com or just open the website down below with the text guide link. Once you're here on Etsy, just click here on sign in. And if you don't yet have an account, like I don't have one myself, just click here on register. Now, what you need to type in here is your email address, your first name, and a password. Okay, so once you've logged into the website, basically what you need to do is go here on your account on the top right corner, and I want you to to select here sell on Etsy. Okay, this is going to allow us to create a store so you can make sales on Etsy. Millions of shoppers can't wait to see what you have in store, literally. So go ahead and click here and get started, and let's get started setting up our store. So welcome, Philip. We're excited to see you join our marketplace. All right, let's do this. What brings you on Etsy? I'm just starting to sell for the first time ever. You can also skip these questions, which is what I'm going to do right now. Is there anything you would like help with? No, skip the question as well. Now it is time for the fun part, start your shop. So here we just have to set up some preferences of our shop. What is the language of my shop? It's going to be English because I'm going to be trying to attract a United States audience. The shop currency is also going to be in dollars, US dollars. So I'm just going to click here, save and continue. You can do the same if you're following along with me. You can name your shop, which is going to be Rustic Art in my situation. Just going to click here and paste and then save and continue. This name is not available. So I went back to ChatGPT and I told it, this name is not available. Let's try another one, Art West. Let's try this one, see if it's available. Click here, paste, already taken. Art West Co is a really good one. So I'm going to choose this one, save and continue. Tell us about your listing. Okay, so once you reach this part here, I want you to stop and leave it as it is. Don't worry, just go back to the Gelato website. And once you're here on the Gelato website, I want you to click here on stores, and we're going to be connecting our store to Gelato, because whenever someone makes a purchase on our store on Etsy, I want Gelato to ship the items to the customer without me having to do anything. So to be able to do this, just go here on stores, scroll down to the bottom of the page, and you're going to see Etsy and Shopify. These are the options that they have for a fast connection. Okay, so any of these two platforms will work with a fast connection, but they have access to many integrations that you can use. So I'm just going to click here and click connect. Now it's going to ask me if I want to connect Gelato to my marketplace. I want to click here and grant access. You can do the same here as well. Grant access to your store. So if you go back to Gelato now, after you connect it, as you can see here, it is connected now. Art West Co active and connected to Gelato. So now we can create new products. The first step to creating a new product is to create our mockup. So to be able to do this, I want you to click here on product catalog. Once you click on it, you're going to see this page, and you can click here where it says my templates. Just follow my cursor and click where I click right now, my templates. Now, as you can see here, I've already created one as a joke. Like, this is for Uncle Mark Zuckerberg, just playing around. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this one here so we can start fresh. Now, once you click on my templates, you can click here on create a template. And if you remember before, I told you we're going to be creating wall art. So I want to select here wall art on the left-hand side menu. You can also select different products if you're not creating wall art. It doesn't have to be wall art. If you're creating something like a hat or a bag or a t-shirt, for example, you can choose different options. In my situation, it's going to be wall art. So I'm just going to click here, and I want to select wooden framed posters. So let's go ahead and select this one. Now, once you select the posters, you're going to see that they have different ones. Which one is Gelato Pick? You can see here the one that the platform is going to be recommending to you. And you can also see here the best seller according to them. But I frankly want the best amount of profits. So I'm going to choose this one here. I'm going to choose the one that was cheapest one. It can be fulfilled in the same amount of countries. As you can see, in 17 countries, this frame here is going to be available, but I'm going to be mainly targeting the United States, so it doesn't really matter to me. So this is the one I'm going to choose. Now here on the left side, you can start to customize your template. So a classy semi-glossed paper with a wooden framed poster is the one that I chose. I can choose the frame. What color do I want my frame? I'm actually going to choose a dark wood because I think it looks more classy. Assembly ready to hang. Okay. And I'm going to choose a horizontal orientation because that's the frame we created our picture in. So I'm just going to choose this one. And now I'm going to go ahead and choose the frame 30 by 45 centimeters or 12 by 18 inches. It doesn't really matter. Now we can go ahead and upload our image. So I want you to click on this button here, or you can just drag and drop your image straight here like this. And you could either make the image bigger so it can fit the entire frame like this, for example, like this. But what I want to do here is, since this is a wooden frame, I want to add something that is called white space. So white space is something that can give your painting this luxury look. And it's the fact that you leave some white space on the image to make it more luxurious and seem better. So if you don't know what white space is, you can just ask ChatGPT here. It focuses on emphasis, balance, and composition. It gives it breathing room, simplicity and elegance, and highlighting a minimalistic style, which is exactly what I'm going for with this painting here. So I'm just going to select that and continue the mockups. Once you've done it, just continue the mockups. Let's select our mockup. Now here on the mockups, you can have the free mockups, the premium mockups, or all mockups. So let's go ahead and choose the free option here just for the sake of this video. And let me go ahead and select something in the living room. probably this one. So I'm going to select this one here and I'm going to continue to details. Now here on the title and description of the product, we can leave the features, but I think that we can create a better title for this product and we can create a better description. So this is what I'm going to do. I gave ChatGPT the command here to create a good title and description for this product that I'm selling. The title has to be short and eye-catchy and the description has to be enticing. Okay, so the description that I created, the title is Rustic Elegance, 12 by 18 wooden framed art, and the description, elevate your space with our classic and semi blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think this is a good description. I'm just going to copy this one, go ahead and paste it in here, give it some space. Now I'm going to copy the title as well and come here and paste it in here. Now you can go ahead and select continue to prices. Now go ahead and set up the prices for your wooden art. If this here shows in a different currency, I want you to change it to USD, and the country, I want you to select United States. Okay, so I want you to change it to USD and change it to United States, just so you can target the American audience, just like I'm doing right here. Now, as you can see here, our wooden art has been priced at $62, and we're gonna have a $31.47 of profit. So this is how much the customer is going to pay, this retail price of our wooden art. This is how much the product costs to us to be produced, and this is how much the shipping costs are. Okay, so the estimated profit after all the expenses, $31.47, which I think is quite high for this price here. So I'm going to go to my competitors, just like we saw before. Let's go here to Verdot Studio and let's see how much the average price is. So the average price is like $4.34. This is too cheap. We can't sell it for this price. So I'm going to go to ModPaws and see how much they're selling theirs for. And their average price is like $39. Okay, just so we can have a competitive price, I've gone ahead and priced mine at $39 because our competitors are selling theirs at a maximum of $39.29 and an average actually. So we need to be competitive. So I want to set up competitive price, which is $39 for all variants of our product. And our profit is now $8.32. I don't really mind having a lesser profit here because the intention is to generate enough value so people keep coming back to our store. And this is also going to be running on autopilot. So I don't really mind having an $8 profit instead of a $40 profit. 10% of something is better than 100% of nothing. So let's go ahead and ensure that we're going to have some profit here. And after we set the price, you can go ahead and click here to continue the review. Your primary market set up to euros. Now it's going to ask you what variants you want to publish. You just go ahead and check if it is correct. Your estimated profit is around $8 per wooden frame. Just select save template, and then we want to name our template. This one is really fine. I'll probably remember it. Just click save. Now all you have to do here, once it is created, as you can see, it's beautiful. We can just add it to our store and it will be listed on ArtWest Co, which is the store that we just created. Okay, so once you have your product listed, you should see something like this on your store. Okay, so this is our wooden frame. I will try to create at least 3 and I will leave this until tomorrow to see the results that I get. One thing that I decided to do before I go here today is just to remove, actually add a logo to my store so it looks more legit. Okay, so as you can see, the price of my product is $39.78. This is to account for shipping as well. And they charge me a $2 fee just so I can display my art to my customers, which I guess it's cost of doing business. So I went ahead and went to ChatGPT and asked it to create a small PNG logo for my store, which it did. So I'm just going to click here and save image as. I'm going to save it to downloads. I'm going to save it as a PNG file. Now I'm going to go here on my store and edit the shop on the left-hand corner. Now I'm just going to click on the photo here and I'm going to add my logo. Choose a file, image. Now, once you upload it, just click save. Looks good. Looks awesome. Actually, it's pretty good. And now I'm going to create 2 more designs and I'm going to wait until tomorrow and see if I get any sales. Like I said, I don't want to spend any money on ads. If we were spending money on ads, I'm 100% sure we could get a bunch of sales today. But since we're just starting out, we need to wait for people to find out the store exists. Okay, so I'm just going to wait until tomorrow and see what happens. Okay, La Familia. So basically, it is now the next day and we haven't made any sales. And I think it's because either the price is too high, which I highly doubt it is because it's very cheap, or because the type of paint are not appealing enough, which I think is the right option here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to change up the type of painting and I'm going to see if I can get a sale. So I'm going to go back to my store here. I'm going to go to product catalog. I'm going to go to my templates and you're going to see how fast I can create something with this. Create a new template. I'm going to go to ChatGPT and I'm going to ask ChatGPT to create a new futuristic image for me. Now, as you can see, I created a futuristic image of the Wild West in landscape form. It has created my image. So I'm just going to go ahead and save it here and I'm going to choose it from web JPG to PNG. Click save. Now let's go back here and I want to select dark wood. I want to select ready to hang horizontal 12 by 18. Now I'm going to upload my image. So I'm just going to select image number 4. I'm going to give it some white space, maybe a little less than this much. Okay, so now that the image loaded, I think this image here is really pretty cool. I'm going to go to mockups. I'm going to select another mockup here. Let's just see. Probably I'm going to select this one here now. Okay, let's just see if it works. Continue the details. Let me create a new title and description for this one here. So again, just ask ChatGPT to create a new title and description for it. Let's go ahead and copy this title here, paste it here. Go back to ChatGPT. Let's get our description, paste it here. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and continue the prices. Price it at around 47 bucks. Yeah, include shipping costs. Okay, so let's price it a little bit higher, 43.86. Yep, we're making a $9 profit on this one. Let's continue to review. Okay, estimated profits. We still need to account for shipping. Save template. All right, Neon Frontier, save. Now I've just added a brand new product to my store. As you can see, it's very simple, very easy to do. All I have to do now is click here, add to the store, and it's going to ship it, actually add it to my storefront. Okay, so now as you can see, it's publishing. I'm going to give it another few hours and I'm going to see if I can make sales using this product here. If not, then probably we're going to need some more time. But I'm pretty optimistic. I think this one here looks pretty good and I was able to set the price a little bit lower as well. Okay, so now once I look at my storefront, you can see here it's here. I'm not sure if I should keep the other ones or just leave it here for a reference. I think I'm going to keep all 4 of them because I give people more a variety to choose from. So let me just wait a few more hours and see if I can get a sale. Okay, so we just made a sale here and funny enough, it was for this classic semi-glossed paper. It was not one of the new paintings. It was one of the old paintings. So we made one sale of this painting here. It took us a little bit more than 24 hours to make the first sale. There's also the fact that we just created our store and no one is aware of it yet. So if you can do some self-promotion, if you want to do some free marketing online, I have literally hundreds of videos here on my channel showing you how to do it. I will link a few down in the text guide down below if you want to learn how to generate free traffic to your store and make even faster sales by using that method. How the hell do I refund this guy here? I need to refund this guy. So I'm going to cancel his order here because the purpose of this video here is not for me to be able to sell these paintings. It was just to create the store and show you that it's possible. So basically, when you create your store, you can expect a couple of days for you to start making sales if you're not doing any type of self-promotion. But if you're doing any type of self-promotion at all, I'm pretty sure that you can start getting sales a lot faster. If I was doing anything like running ads or posting short form content or maybe posting on Reddit or doing some Facebook group promoting anything, I'm pretty sure I could get sales much faster. So let's say that you make at least 4 sales every single day. Let's time these 4 sales by 30 days. That's $6,000 a month. That's roughly what this store here was making. Verdot Studio. So basically they're making around $6,000 a month and it's on autopilot. You create it once and it sells forever. So it's basically almost no work that you have to do because you're not really going to do anything. You're just going to be creating new designs and connecting it to your store every now and then so people can have new varieties to buy from. So like I said, if you're going to do your store, I highly recommend that you do some type of self-promotion. And I have an entire video here which teaches you how you can create short form videos that get a lot of views, go viral on social media for completely free without you having to create any videos yourself, letting AI do all of the work for you. So you use AI to create the videos to promote your store, make sales on autopilot every single day, which is insane. So if you want to watch this video step by step, just click this video here. I'll see you there. Work hard, play harder.